Hey everyone, welcome to Studio SNC. Let's get started today lying down. So make your way down onto your mat. And we're going to begin with the arms slightly wide from the body, palms facing up, the knees and the feet together, with the knees bent up towards the ceiling. Lift the head up and tuck the chin in to create length in the back of the neck, and then place the back of the head back onto the floor. Notice the gap between your lower back and the mat. Take a deep breath into the belly. Allow the belly to expand up and out. And breathe out with a sigh through the mouth. Doing this again one more time. Deep breath in. And breathe out, let it go. On your next inhale, allow those knees just fall to the left the way they are. Turn to the right with the head. And then exhale, return the knees to the center. Knees going to the right on your inhale. Turn your head to the left, enjoying that twist. Waking up the sides of the body. Exhale back through the center. We're going to do this 2 more times. Knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Exhale out through the mouth if you can, back through the center. And then knees to the right, turn your head to the left. And then exhale, return to the center. One last time, breathing in, knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Exhale back through the middle, and then knees to the right, turn your head to the left. And then exhale back through the center. Heel toe those feet so they're hip width apart now. Slide the arms into the body, palms facing down, spread the fingers and press the hands into the floor. Melt that lower back into the floor, so close that gap between the lower back and the mat. Breathe in here. As you exhale, zip up through the lower tummy muscles, so zipping up from your pubic bone up towards your belly button, finding that lower connection or that inner connection even in your tummy. Take another deep breath in, keep that connection. Exhale, right leg finds tabletop. Left leg comes to join, keep the lower back firmly pressed into the floor. We're going to squeeze the knees and the feet together. And then Pilates V, if that suits your body, heels together, toes slightly apart. Breathe in, reach the arms overhead, keep the length in the spine. Exhale, lift the upper body into a C crunch. Breathe and do the same again. Keep squeezing through those heels. Keep your knees in line with your hips. If you feel that position with the knees in line with the hips, or your tabletop position's a little bit too much on the lower back, you can pull the knees in closer to the upper body. But keep that right angle in the legs. The legs are active, even though they're still. You're squeezing through the heels. Breathe out, lift up. Keep the movement going. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, crunch up. Breathe in, arms up and over. And exhale, crunch up. 3 to go here. Breathe in. And exhale, crunch. 2 more, warming up those tummy muscles. Exhale, lift it up. That HA sounding breath is helping to target your inner tummy muscles, your Pilates core or your transverse abdominis. Okay, we're going to reach the arms over again. Exhale, we stay up. Inhale, we extend the legs. Exhale, we bend the knees back into tabletop. Exhale, extend the legs out. Squeeze. You're going towards a highlight switch here. Breathing in, extend. And then we bend in. Exhale, extend out, and then bend in. Let's do 2 more here. Blasting the core, waking it up. Last one, hold the position. Okay, right leg goes high, left leg goes low to hover. 2 hands to the back of the right leg. Flex the feet and circle the ankles. Get rid of any clicks here in your ankles, any stress in the feet or tension in the feet. Change direction of the circle. Now, flex the 2 feet, lower the left foot to the floor. Bend your right knee into your chest and then extend it out up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee in and then extend, push up with that right heel. Bend the knee in and extend. One last time, bend in And extend. Bend in and keep the leg here. Single leg stretch. Left hand to the inside of the right knee. Right hand towards the ankle on the outside. Use your arms to lift the head and the chest, but you have the option to leave your head on the floor if you want. Point through the toes and lift that left foot to hover. Breathe in, we pull. Breathe in, we switch. Left hand goes low. Right hand to the inside of that left knee. So we're pulling, keeping the upper body strong and steady. So you may be tempted to bob from side to side here. Keep your chin, your nose in line with your breastbone and your belly button. So a straight long line. You're pulling one knee in as you extend the opposite leg out. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Keep the movement going. See if you can peel your shoulder blades up and a little bit higher, coming up chin to the chest. Looking in between those legs. Keep that lower back on the floor. Keep the movement going. Pulling one knee in, extending the opposite leg out through something resistant or denser than air. One last time right, one last time left, and then the two knees come into the chest. We gently rock from side to side. Feet to the floor now. Hands to the back of the head, entwine the fingers. Press the backs of the arms into the floor and then melt the lower back into the mat. Take a breath in here. Exhale, we extend the right leg up towards the ceiling and then just lift through the upper body. A C crunch. Bend the knee carefully. Foot comes to the floor. Exhale, left leg comes up. And then inhale, lower down. Exhale, we lift. Use that breath here. Pointing through the toes, trying to make your leg longer. And then keep the elbows wide as you shorten the gap between the ribs and the hips and the front. And you lengthen and create space in the back of the body or the spine. And lower back down. Breathe out, lift up. And then lower back down. Breathe out, lift up for one more time on the right side. And lower, and then one more time on the left side. Exhale, and lower. So we're going to step it up a notch. So two legs find tabletop. Keep that lower back strong and steady. This time knees and feet just join without that Pilates V. So take a breath in here. Exhale, right leg high, left leg low. Extend the legs to scissors. Bend the knees, head to the floor. Left leg high, right leg low. Breathe out. Bend the knees in, head to the floor. As we stretch. And then bend in. As we stretch, exhale, point. And then bend back in. Stretch it out. You can shorten the gap between the legs if you feel it's too much to hover a foot off the floor. Engage the muscles on the legs. See if you can speed it up. Right leg high, left leg low. Lower it down. Left leg high, right leg low. Point to stretch and lower, two legs in tabletop. Continue with that lovely posture. So you want to keep that right angle in the legs in the center. Elbows stay wide. Chest stays open. Chin tucked in. Lower back to the floor. One more time, right leg high, left leg low. And then we're going to land with the left leg high, right leg low. And then remove the arms, place your hands to the back of that left leg, lower the head to the floor and circle the ankles. Change direction of the circle. And then lower your right leg to the floor, 2 feet flexed. Bend your left knee into your chest, extend it out. Bend your left knee in and extend it out. Bend in and extend. 2 more like this, bend in and extend, and one last time, bend in. Extend the leg, lift through the head and the chest, and allow the weight of that left leg bring you up into a seated position. So hands behind your hips here, spread through the fingers. Bend your knees up towards the ceiling, feet flat on the floor. We're going to lift those hips up, stretching out through the hip flexors. And then we're going to pedal through the feet. So lift your right heel, lower it, left heel, lower, and then speed the movement up. Keeping the hips as steady as you can, the upper body strong and steady. Coming up onto one toes or 1 foot, the toes of 1 foot, ball of 1 foot, and then lowering down, warming up through the calves, stretching out through your Achilles heels here, working through the feet, the ankles, the toes. And then relax. Hips come to the floor. Cross the ankles here, hands to the knees, and lean the upper body forward. Then lift the chest up, find a tall spine. Breathing out this time, bend and pull the elbows in towards the midline. And then inhale, lift the chest. A little dramatically, pull your elbows in towards the midline again. Feel that stretch in that collarbone area. Exhale, round down. Flexion of the spine. And then inhale, find your tall spine. Maybe slight extension. Breathing out, rounding down. Allow the head to fall down. And then inhale, lifting up. One last time, exhale, round down. And then inhale, lifting up. Keep this tall position. Place your left fingertips behind your left hip. With your right hand, place it on the outside or the left side of the head and gently guide your right ear towards your right shoulder. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. Hold it, breathe into it. Lift the head up. Right fingertips behind the right hip. And then with your left hand, take hold of the right side of your head and guide that left ear towards your left shoulder. Press into those right fingertips. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Take a breath in here. And then breathe out, come back to the center. Flip over onto your front now, so onto your belly. So, making a diamond-like shape with the upper body or your arms, fingertips touching ahead of the head, tuck the chin in, and then point through those toes. So you can have your legs together or maybe hip width apart or even wider if that feels better for you. We're going to inhale, lift everything up. So arms, legs, pull your elbows into your rib cage, legs stay straight. And then lower down, tap the fingers, tap the body. And exhale, or inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Breathe in, come up strong, pull the elbows in. And then slow it down as you're moving down slowly through water. As if you're moving slowly down through water. So pulling those elbows in and then releasing down with control. Breathing in, lifting, squeezing your elbows into your rib cage. Feel it in the glutes, the hamstrings, the back of the body. Tap the fingertips. So lifting up, squeezing, and then lowering down, tapping. Lifting up, squeezing, feeling the space in the front of the body now. So we're creating space, lengthening through the front, shortening through the back. Squeeze in, and then tap out in front. One last time. Lift up, squeeze. Tap out in front. Lift up and hold now. Place your hands on your hips. Heels come together. Lift the chest up, breathe in. Exhale, lower. Tap the elbows to the floor or the front of the upper arms. And then lift up, inhale, elbows go high. Exhale, elbows go low. Breathe in, lift up, squeeze, elbows go high. And then tap to the floor. Breathe in, lift and squeeze. Exhale, lower it down. Breathe and lift. Feel the length in the body. And then lower it down. Last 3. Breathe in. And lower it down. 2 more. Breathe in, lift. And release. One last time. Lift up. And lower. Lift and hold here. So lift and hold. 3 breath cycles. Lift those elbows high. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Inhale, send your breath into your rib cage. And breathe out. One last time, deep breath in. And breathe out. Okay, stay up now. Right hand goes forward, fingertips to the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe in. Left hand comes to the floor. Right hand to your hip. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Right hand comes forward, lower the chest, fingertips stay where they are, elbows high, wag your tail. Tuck the chin in here. Feel the length in the arms and then pull your shoulders back into their sockets so that your shoulders aren't up at your ears. Inhale, lift the right arm the way it is, the left leg the way it is. We inhale, rise. Exhale, lower it down. Breathe in, left arm, right leg, lift it up.
And then exhale, release back down. Breathe in, right arm, left leg, lift. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, left arm, right leg, lift it up. And exhale for a form of swimming. So we're working on our coordination here. And you'll feel the glutes on one side working, the back of the leg. Now, those hip bones are the bony bits in front of your body. Your ASIS, anterior superior iliac spine. The bony bits that jut out from your hips, so I'm calling them your hip bones, along with your pubic bone. So the fuse bone creates a triangle with those two bony bits and your pubic bone. Think of that triangle that stays on the floor, so you're not lifting the leg high. You're controlling the movement, stabilizing with the pelvis, lifting and lowering down. Last time, left arm, right leg, and then release. Slide your hands in underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in here. Exhale, we lift all the way up and reach the hips back. Take a breath in here, feel the length in the body. Exhale, tip the body weight into a half plank position. Inhale, reach those hips back again. And exhale, tip the body weight forward, posterior pelvic tilt. So your tailbone tucked under, shortening the gap between your ribs and your hips. It's like you're pulling your tail between your legs. Exhale. Breathe in, reach those hips back, press the armpits to the floor, feel the length in the spine. Exhale, tip that body weight forward, feel the strength in the upper back. Breathe in, reach the hips back. Exhale, tip that body weight forward. Inhale, reach the hips back. Exhale, tip the body weight forward, stay here. Send your right heel out from the body and step your right hand in underneath your right shoulder. Seal the left foot to the floor as you send it long and reach that left arm up. Reach it up and over and then float the left leg up off the floor. Flip the left palm, take a breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, return to the front. Left heel. We're going to flick it out to the left, seal your right leg or your right foot to the floor, and then your left hand comes in underneath your left shoulder. Untuck those left toes if you have space. Reach the right arm up and over and float the right leg up off the floor. Flip the right palm, take a breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And exhale, return to that all fours position. We're going to flip. So flip over onto your bum. Cross the legs, hands to the knees, and then gently roll onto your back. Pull your knees to the upper body and rock from side to side. Take a breath in here, and then as you exhale, allow your body find a shape, a position that feels comfortable for you. Allowing the body to relax into the mat. Breathing deeply into the rib cage, the belly, and then letting it go, releasing. Allowing the body to feel heavier in the mat. Allow your shape to surrender to the ground. And as you do, allow any stress or tension float away. Float away from the head. Float away from the chest, the heart center, the belly, the pelvis. Allow any stress float away from the back, the lower, the mid, the upper. Surrendering on every level.
Now sending some movement to the hands, the feet. Gently allow that head move from side to side, massaging the back of the head on the mat. Reach your arms over your head, softening the elbows so as much of the back of the arms can rest on the floor. And just as we started the class, heel toe the feet in together, knees and feet together, allow them to fall to the left. And then stretching to the right with the upper body, take a breath in. Breathe out, return the knees to the middle, 2 knees to the right, reach the arms overhead to the left, take a breath in here. And breathe out, return to the center. 2 legs come into your chest. Give yourself a cuddle, hands to the backs of the legs, rock from side to side. Take a breath in and breathe out, make your way up into a seated position. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.